University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, September 26th, and my name is Grace Monroe.
And my name is Jaden Reyes. Welcome back to Xavier News.
This Friday, Xavier's Department of Classics and Modern Languages concludes its celebration of the International Week of Peace. Throughout this week, Xavier students and faculty have come together under the theme of cultivating a culture of peace. These events and activities included an art exhibit, workshops, poetry gatherings, and open table discussions. All of the daily events have concluded, but there's still time to visit the Center for International Education and view their peace mural.
Line on up again, it's Food Truck Friday. All About Churros will be at the Scales of Justice, and the first 150 students can get some hot and fresh churros. The event, powered up by Ola, will be running from 4 to 6 p.m. Remember to get there quick so you don't miss out on some churros muy deliciosos.
Don't Tell Anna, Xavier's oldest improv troupe, has a show today from 8 to 9 in the Kennedy Auditorium. For those who don't know, the Kennedy Auditorium is located on the 4th floor of the CLC. The troupe recently welcomed their newest member, Eli Abdrabo. The returners are thrilled to see what he will bring to the group. Get ready for some fun scenes and a great time.
Alumni Weekend is currently underway on campus. This weekend is fully booked with fun activities for all from now through Sunday. The Office of Student Involvement will be hosting a farmers market and local craft fair for students, alumni, and their families. This year's Mass is in remembrance of Father Albert J. Bischoff, or Father B. The Mass will take place in Bellarmine at 11 a.m. on Sunday. All are welcome. You must register before attending most events, and specific activities do require you to pay to participate. For more information, search Alumni Weekend on Xavier's website.
Are you looking for a study break? Head to the first floor of the library. Enjoy delicious snacks and beverages while checking out the new upgrades. The Farmer's Fridge vending machine offers fresh meals packed with fruits and veggies. The new coffee machine serves a variety of drinks, all for just $1.50. Stop by to grab a refreshment and take advantage of the new charging station and seating.
America's largest health and wellness festival is back for its 5th year. Kroger Wellness Festival is free and focuses on, you guessed it, health and wellness. The festival runs from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. both today and tomorrow, with performances from the All-American Rejects tonight at 5:30 and Third Eye Blind tomorrow at 5:30. Attendees can also expect to learn about and sample new brands, products, and services between the amazing live music, free goodies, samples, and the opportunity to learn more about how to take care of your body. There is truly something for everyone. Xavier will have shuttles looping to and from the festival on Saturday starting at 3. Banger Circle is the pickup point for shuttles.
Tonight, the Cincinnati Art Museum is hosting their monthly Art After Dark event. The event runs from 5 to 9 p.m. and has free admission. You can take a tour of the museum, watch a painting showcase, and experience live entertainment. Each month, the museum has a highlighted exhibit for the event. The highlighted exhibit for this evening is Hidden Gems, which showcases a collection of East Asian art that tells a story of scholarship and conservation. If you've been looking for an excuse to stop by the museum, then tonight is it. We'll be right back with more captivating stories, so don't leave just yet.
Let's take a look at what restaurant students wish Xavier had on campus.
What up, everyone? This is Dylan, and your question of the week is, if Xavier were to add a restaurant on campus, what will it be? I'm here with
Alex.
Alex. If we were to have a restaurant on campus, what would it be?
Raising Cane's.
That's a good choice. I'm here with
Allison.
Allison. If we were to add a restaurant on campus, what would it be?
I would love to see a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm here with
Bryce.
Bryce. If Xavier were to add a restaurant on campus, what will it be?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, good choice. If we were to add a restaurant on campus, what would it be?
Chick-fil-A, easy.
That's a popular choice.
Chick-fil-A.
Good one.
Perhaps some Texas Roadhouse.
Awesome choice.
I think Panera.
Nice.
Anything, anywhere with chicken bacon ranch fries. Bring them back. The real ones know.
Yes, Xavier, bring them back.
All right, there's one correct answer, and that answer is Shake Shack.
Yes, Shake Shack.
So Jaden, what restaurant would you bring to campus if you could bring anything?
I'd have to say Pizza Hut. You know, I heard that you can't out Pizza the Hut.
I mean, that's what they say. Witches, wizards, and muggles, grab your cloaks and wands and spend a magical evening at the Harry Potter A Forbidden Forest experience here in Cincinnati. During this immersive walk, guests will be able to see the fantastic beasts of the Harry Potter universe and even cast spells as they journey through the wondrous woodlands. This event will be at Cub World until October 24th.
This Saturday, come celebrate the Cincinnati Moon Festival. The festival honors the Queen City's Asian community and the arrival of the autumn harvest moon. You can enjoy enchanting live performances, delicious food, and even hands-on activities. The event runs from 3 to 8 p.m., so be sure to check it out.
Are you looking for a fun, free, and new event to go to? Look no further than Factory 52's first House of Cards Carnival. Inspired by the United States Playing Card Company, which was formerly located at Factory 52, this event blends vintage with modern to create a fresh new event for Norwood and Cincinnati. With dozens of food options, thrilling rides, games, and live entertainment, this 5-day event is full of family-friendly attractions. The event will start October 1st and will end October 5th. Go to the Carnival and celebrate the great community we have here in Cincinnati.
From now until November 2nd, join the Newport Aquarium in getting in the spooky spirit with their underwater pumpkin glow. Watch as the aquarium animals get to enjoy plenty of pumpkin treats and fun new pumpkin reefs to explore. There's also giant pumpkin versions of the animals in the exhibit. You can also enter news station WDRB's giveaway to win 2 free tickets to this festive glow in the dark events.
On August 31st, sisters Eden and Faven Adugna and their friend Bemnet DeReese lost their lives in a tragic act of violence in Mount Washington. In the midst of heartbreak, their community has come together in an incredible show of support. A GoFundMe campaign started by their adoptive father has raised more than $42,000 to cover funeral and memorial expenses. Friends, family, neighbors, and coworkers have gathered to celebrate their lives, sharing memories of their kindness, strength, and determination. Both sisters, just 20 and 22, were pharmacy technicians and hope to become physicians, passionate about helping immigrants and domestic abuse survivors like themselves. Their memorials have become places of unity, love, and healing. Through this outpour of support, the community continues to honor their legacy. You can donate to their GoFundMe through Saturday, September 27th at www.gofundme.com/F/Justice for Eden and Faven.
Last week, Jimmy Kimmel Live was pulled by ABC after Kimmel was criticized for comments made about Charlie Kirk's death. On Tuesday, Jimmy Kimmel returned to the stage with an emotional response to the suspension. Kimmel asserted that he never intended to make light of the Kirk assassination. He stated that the suspension got millions to watch the show. As of today, his show is still being broadcasted.
That's all for our weekly news. Next up is Lauren with your weekend weather report.
Save the Animals Foundation, or STAFF, is a no-kill, volunteer-driven organization that helps dogs and cats find loving homes. Simon Ashcraft tells us more.
The mission of Save the Animals Foundation is that we are a no-kill, volunteer-driven shelter, and we want to alleviate the suffering of cats and dogs while also trying to find them a loving forever home. I started my journey at STAFF about 6.5 years ago. I knew I wanted to start volunteering somewhere, so I felt like Save the Animals Foundation was the best fit for me. So I signed up for a weekly dog shift, and then a few years ago decided that I was interested in joining the board.
STAFF rescues dogs and cats and actually assesses them before they come in. So people cannot just bring any pet here. We want to take those that we think have a pretty good chance of being adopted, and we ensure that the dog receives medical and actually a lot of training before they get matched to a prospective adoptive home.
I mean, I think the best part of working here is hanging out with the cats and dogs, for me specifically the dogs.
Here, there's a lot of gratitude from your clients for when you give them food, when you play with them, it's just tons of fun and a lot of good people.
Yeah, I see the dogs their first days or week here at the shelter, and then, they're confused. They don't know what's going on. And then you see that evolution over time of they're learning to trust people again, and they're coming out of their shell. And then eventually you get to see them be adopted. This is a place that you can adopt from as an option that we have, I think, 270 cats right now, and we have over 50 dogs. So trust me, we have an animal for you, no matter, what it is you're looking for. We're lucky to have some volunteers who've been here 10, even 20 or more years. We need more volunteers, even if you can just come in for a couple hours a week or every other week, it's super helpful. Also, twice a year, we have open houses. The next one is in June. There will be information about that on our website and social media, but on that day, we do open the shelter up to the public, and anyone can come in and pet some cats and see some of the dogs as well.
Hi, I'm Lauren Everling, and welcome back to your Xavier Weekend Forecast. On Friday, we have a high of 75 and a low of 58. Saturday, we have a high of 77 and a low of 58. And Sunday, we have a high of 79 and a low of 57. Definitely drier than this week, but cooler than this past weekend. So good news for the plants, or bad news for the plants, really, but good news for all the muskies trying to escape the heat and the rain. And that is all for your weekend weather report. We'll be right back with Gus on sports.
I'm Gus Cornwell here with your weekly sports recap. Things are looking rough for the Bengals this past week as they took on the Vikings in Minnesota. Their 48-10 loss marks the worst deficit in franchise history as they move to 2-1 on the season. Needless to say, it's going to take a miracle for the Bengals to make a serious playoff push as they take on Bo Nix and the 1-2 Denver Broncos next week. Tragic news this week as former Bengals running back Rudy Johnson died this week after taking his own life. Johnson was only 45 years old and stands as a model that if you're struggling with anything, no, you're not alone. The entire Cincinnati fan base is sending thoughts and prayers to his family and friends during this time. In other local news, the Cincinnati Reds are still in the hunt for the final wildcard spot, albeit with a slim chance. The Reds currently have a 20% chance to make the final wildcard spot, but I've seen crazier things happen. With only a few games remaining, who knows what may happen in this thrilling push towards the playoffs. Moving on to Xavier sports, our volleyball team continues to stay red hot as they stretch their winning streak to 6 games with a home victory over Butler. The team currently stands at 12-1 on the season and look to be making some noise in the Big East this year. Along with that, one of our very own volleyball players made the SportsCenter top 10 plays of the week. Our very own Macy Hakovich checked in at number 8 with a spectacular save after sprinting and sliding to keep a play alive in their 3-1 win over Morehead State. Way to go, Macy! Xavier men's soccer is starting to get back on track with their 2-1 victory over Northern Kentucky. Led by a 2-goal performance from Cooper Forcellini, the men's team extends their record to 3-2-2 on the year. Later today, you can look forward to their next game versus Providence right here at home. On the girls' side, your Musketeers look to take on Villanova after their tie versus UConn Wednesday. Standing currently at 6-2-2, the girls look to be in a good spot to make a push this year. Finally, it's that time of year, y'all. Your Xavier Musketeers men's basketball season is just around the corner. To celebrate the start of the year, the team is hosting a blue versus white scrimmage game right here in the Cintas Center later tonight at 6 p.m. This is a free event open to any and all fans. Doors for the scrimmage open at 5 p.m. and make sure to stay afterwards for pictures and, most importantly, autographs. How will Coach Patino and his squad perform this year? Don't wait. Come and find out tonight. Well, folks, that's a wrap from all of us here at Xavier News. Stay safe out there, y'all. And of course, Go X!